Banat. Okay. I'm Charles Donato again. Intern, Section 43. Natasa naman akong mag-discuss uli dito sa CRIM4, na Professional Conduct and Ethical Standards. To start with the ethics. Sinasabi sa ethics na the science of the morality of man, study of human motivation, and ultimately of human rational behavior. It comes from the Latin word ethos, which means customary, behavior, or moral. Sinasabi na ethics is a branch of philosophy which studies the principle of right and wrong in human conduct. Baga dito pala, branch of philosophy. Diba? Which study the principle of right and wrong in human conduct. Sinasabi rin sa ethics na right or wrong are qualities assigned to action, conduct, and behavior. Meron daw tayong three major areas of ethics. Sinasabi sa meta-ethics, concerning the theoretical meaning and reference of moral proposition and how their truth values, if any, can be determined. Meta-ethics is branch of philosophical ethics that asks how we understand, know about, and what we mean when we talk about what is right and what is wrong. Meta-ethics addresses questions such as what is goodness? How can we tell what is good from what is bad? Normative ethics, concerning the practical means of determining moral course of action. It questions of how one ought to be. Applied ethics, concerning what a person is obligated or permitted to do in specific situation or particular dominant action. Diba? Diyan naman sa applied, parang ito na yung ano natin, mga obligated na pinapagawa yung certain situation. Note, norms deal with societal standard while involves value judgment by individuals or society. Values are basic and fundamental beliefs that guides or motivate attitudes or action. Kumbaga, fundamental beliefs daw yun para i-guide or mas mapaganda pa ang attitude or actions ng tao. Sinasabi nito na it describes the personal qualities of person chooses to embody to guide this action. The sort of question he wants to be, the manner in which he treats himself and others, and his interaction with the world around him. Values, in a narrow sense, is that which is good, desirable, and worthwhile. Values are motive behind purposeful action. They are ends to which we act and come in many forms. Ayan, may classification of actions according to norms na. Moral actions. Actions are in conformity with the norm of the morality. Kumbaga ito, nakaayon sa norm of morality. Kumbaga naayon, sabihin maayos to. Pag immoral actions naman, actions which are not in conformity with the norm of morality. Ibig sabihin, not-confirm, hindi naayon, hindi dapat sundin, hindi dapat ginagawa. Amoral action. Action which stands neutral in relation to the norm of morality. Ibig sabihin, neutral lang. Hindi siya kinoconsider na mabuti, hindi rin siya kinarap. Hindi rin siya kinoconsider na masama. Okay, dito na tayo sa sa academic integrity. Academic ethics and integrity. Academic integrity refers to the principle and policies a person is expected to follow in the academic context. Thus, a definition in accordance the concept would be an act with justice and coherence, following ethical principle and motivation focused on good purposes. Ibig sabihin, academic integrity, they are not do the academic breaches. Diba? Kumbaga, the person who walk in the integrity, diba, act with justice and coherence, following ethical principle and motivation focused on good purposes. Common types of academic dishonesty. Copying or attempted to copy from a classmate during an examination or assessment. Ayan. Nakaabot ako sa intern. Diba? Minsan, makopya din tayo, pero hindi natin inaasa yung pag-aaral natin dun during exam. Classic yung mga nagsasabi hindi sila nangopya. Plagiarism. Paano ba pag sinabi natin plagiarism? Plagiarism, copying, paraphrasing, or using another author's ideas without citing or giving the corresponding credit to them. Kinopya mo lang, pinaraphrase mo yung idea, diba, sa isang libro. Diba? Without citing or giving corresponding credit to him, di mo man lang sila binigyan ng credits. Diba? Nasa kanila yung gawa na yun. At mako-fall iyon sa plagiarism. The two are both academic dishonesty. Diba? The following are the ones, diba? Collusion. Pag sinabing collusion, collaboration with someone else dishonesty, and includes not reporting dishonest action which have been witnessed. The most representative action of this type of misconduct are submitting assignment on behalf of classmates, allowing others to copy from you during an exam, and including the names of people who didn't participate in teamwork assignments for the subject. Yung collusion naman, you are now collaborating with others with dishonesty. Diba? Dahil nga you are not reporting dishonest action, you have weakness, diba, in the group. Sinasabi rin dito na you are passing the work that did not you make, diba? Isa rin, ina-allow din natin yung classmate natin na mangopya sa atin, diba, during exam. And including the name of the people who did not participate in teamwork assignment or project. Cheating. Among the most common action in this category you find using notes, technology, or other forbidden materials during an exam, including non-consulted reference, inventing or making up data in assignment or lab reports, contract cheating, distributing or commercializing exam or assignment, submitting apocryphal documents, impersonating another student's identity, stealing exams, altering grades, bribing individuals to prove grades. Diba? Yan. Di lang pala sa mga tao o sa mga estudyante ito na-apply, kundi rin pala ito sa mga kinauulan. Diba? Nag-bribing individual to improve grades. Making up data assignments or lab reports, contract cheating. Philippine Registered Criminologists, Professional Conduct and Ethical Standards. Code of Ethics. It refers to the set of moral and ethical principles that all registered criminologists must abide. Ba't sila sumunod, di ba? Manatili. But by as they practice the profession, habang pinapractice nila yung profession yun, dapat nila sundin talaga. Primary responsibilities. The primary responsibilities of every person admitted to the practice of criminology as registered criminologist is to be faithful allegiance to the Republic of the Philippines and loyal to his profession. Faithful allegiance to the Republic of the Philippines and be loyal to his profession. They shall accept as a sacred obligation and responsibility as citizen to support the Constitution of the Philippines and as a registered criminologist to defend the principle of liberty as defined in the Constitution and the law. Diba? Ganun ino-obligate, diba? Na criminologist, registered isang criminologist ay i-depend ang principle, diba? Of liberty as defined sa ating Philippine Constitution. Ngayon din, responsibility as citizen to support the Constitution talaga. As a registered criminologist, they shall have strive to improve their effectiveness by diligent study and sincere attention to improvement and welcome the opportunity to disseminate practical and useful information relating to matters accruing to the benefit of public safety and welfare. Sabihin, as a registered criminology, they continue striving in their learning, continuing studying, diba? Para sa pag-improve ng sarili, diba? Para mas marami pa yung mga opportunity na welcome sa sarili. Magamit yung mga information yun relating, diba? Relating sa kung saan ay sa kapakanan ng public safety at welfare. Diba? Ano ba yan? Through collecting certification na mag-aral, mag-schooling, o through webinar. Maraming bagay yun. Limitation of authority. Let's move on to limitation of authority. Pag sinabi po natin limitation of authority, the first duty of a criminologist as a upholder of the law is known to its bounds upon him. Be aware of limitation and prescription and recognize the system of government that gives to no man group or institution absolute power. He must ensure that he is firm dependent of that system and as such must never pervert its character. Never pervert its character. Yeah. Bawal maging maniac. Pervert. Kumbaga, you are know, diba, what is bound upon the registered criminologist. Kung ano yung actions, diba? Kung ano yung authority niya sa community. They shall in the performance of their duty be just, impartial, and reasonable, never according anyone more preferential treatment than other. They shall recognize the limitation of their authority and at no times use the power of their profession for personal advantage. Hindi ginagamit ang pagiging registered criminologist para sa personal advantage. Diba? At wala daw dapat oras para gawin yun. At gamitin, diba, in times of duty sa tama, diba, sa impartial, sa reasonable. Diba? At walang kinikilingan, diba? Never according anyone more preferential treatment than another. Pag sinabi naman private conduct, the registered criminologist must be mindful of his special identification by the public as an upholder of the law. maging mindful. Ibig sabihin ng mindful, thoughtful. Kung ano nga ba yung special identification ng isang registered criminologist, pinaka-program ng law. Diba? You must never be lax in conduct or manner in private life, express disrespect for the law, nor seek to gain special privilege that would be reflected upon the profession. He must so conduct his private life that the public will regard him as an example of stability, fidelity, and morality. Diba? Private conduct. Hindi dapat nag-express ng disrespect towards the law. Hindi dapat nag-isik ng privilege. Diba? Dahil nga sa special privilege, yung criminologist ka. At ang buhay, diba? At ang private life daw ay magiging example para maging role model ng stability, ng fidelity and morality. Ayun dapat yung ginagawa ng registered criminologist sa private conduct. Conduct towards the public. The criminologists remind at all times the dignity, fairness, and genuine willingness to help are essential to their public image and their ability to do a job. Dapat pinapaalala lagi na yung mga registered criminologists ay at all times in their dignity, fairness, and genuine willing help essential to their public image and their ability to do good job. Kumbaga maging, kapaki-pakinabang, diba? Yung patas, walang kinikilingan, diba? Next is the criminologist. Letter B, the criminologist mindful of their responsibility to the whole community. Deal with individuals of the community in a manner calculated to instill respect for its laws and their protection. The criminologist must be mindful of their responsibility to the whole community. Deal with individuals of community in a manner calculated to instill respect for its law and their profession. Kailangan daw na-calculate natin yung the criminologist, mas mindful kung ano yung responsibility natin sa community. Diba? Deal with the individuals of the community in a manner calculated to instill respect for its laws and their profession. Pag nagagawa natin yung bagay na kung saan yung responsibility natin sa community, i-instill natin yung respect ng others people. Diba? Kung ano nga ba yung profession na ginaganapan natin. They shall be habitually courteous and accept their responsibility by being punctual and expeditious in their engagement and duties. They shall regard their profession as public trust and in the discharge of their duties. Bear constantly in mind their obligation to serve the public efficiently and effectively. Diba? They should maintain their good attitude. Sa public, by being punctual and expeditious in their engagement and duties. Isa din sila dapat consider as public trust. Diba? And bear constantly in their mind to serve. At nasa isip lang daw nila na ang kanilang obligasyon ay mag-serve sa public, efficiency and effectively. Attitude towards profession. The criminology shall strive to make the best application of science to the solution of crime by diligent study and sincere attention to self-improvement. And in the fields of human relationship, strive for effective leadership and public influence in matters affecting public safety. Diba? kung ano nga ba yung attitude natin towards sa profession natin. Nagsasuggest sabi dito, may best application sa science by diligently study and censoring the attention of self-improvement. The principles of human relationship, the stripes for effective leadership, inaaral din natin yan. And public influence in matters affecting public safety. Letter B, you shall appreciate the importance and responsibility of his profession as an honorable one, rendering valuable service to his community and country. They shall strive to attain certain one of the most withering cross-examination, particularly from fellow columnists and associates. Letter C, he shall avoid outside influence from overzealous or over-anxious clients, and his findings shall be based solely and entirely on logical and scientific deduction derived from a fair and impartial examination personally performed by him. Di dapat siya na-influensyahan, overzealous and over-anxious clients. Next, you must never lose sight of the important fact. You should not only work for the identification, apprehension, and conviction of criminals, but must strive with greater, if not equal vigor, to clear the innocent. Diba? Hindi lang sa apprehension and conviction of criminals, kundi sa pag-identify ng innocence. Diba? Masyadong crucial pag nakukulong ang mga innocents. Kaya dapat ayun yung mas binibigyan din nila talaga ng pansin. Yung tamang pag-prosecute, yung tamang pag-elitis. Attitude towards criminologists. The criminologists shall strive constantly to improve professional standing of criminology through association with others in the profession and keeping abreast with the fast-moving world of science and technology through constant research and development. You shall cooperate fully with fellow criminologists regardless of personal prejudice. You should, however, be assured that such action is proper and in accordance with law and guard against the show of his office or person, knowingly or unknowingly, in any proper or illegal action. You always bear in mind at all times that it is not sufficient to be proficient in one's work. You must also have high sense of justice, a belief in the dignity of worth of all men, and proper motivation and attitude. You must possess a sense of dedication to his profession and sense of duty and obligation to his fellow men. Grabe. Diba? Dapat meron tayong high sense of justice na kung saan wala dapat discriminate. You shall cooperate with fellow criminologists and public officials to the end that the safety and general welfare of the public will be assured, never permitting jealousies or personal differences to influence their professional duties and obligations. Wala dapat inggitan, hindi nag-e-end dapat sa safety and general welfare ng public, at ina-assure nila na mangyayari yun. RA 11131 Section 22. Nakapaloob dito yung revocation or suspension of the certificate of registration and cancellation of temporary of special permit. Diba? Sino ba may power? Ang board. Ang board shall have the power upon notice, diba, and hearing to revoke or suspend the certificate of registration of a registered criminologist or to cancel a temporary permit granted to foreign criminologists for the following causes of ground. Ano-ano nga ba? kung saan pwede ma-revoke or ma-suspension yung license, yung certificate of registration ng isang registered criminologist. Violation of any provision of RA 11131 in IRR, the Code of Ethics, the Code of Good Governance or policy of the board or the commission. Conviction of crime with finality involving moral turpitude. Perpetration or use of fraud in obtaining one certificate of registration, professional identification card, or temporary special permit. Gumagamit ka ng nagpa-fraud ka para ma-obtain mo yung ibang certificate registration. You are identity thefting, gross incompetence, negligence, ignorance resulting to death or injury of a person, damage to property. Yan, gross incompetence. Negligence, kapabayaan, ignorance resulting to death. Letter E, non-renewal of the professional identification card for 6 years or 2 consecutive renewal period with the PRC without justifiable cause. Diba? Hindi ka nag-renew for 6 years, tapos magkasunod pa yun. Diba? Kumbaga may consecutive years na dapat na-renew mo na pero di mo pa rin na-renew. Subjected dyan sa suspension or diba, revocation. F, aiding or abating the illegal practice of an unregistered criminologist by allowing the use of one's certificate of registration and professional identification card or temporary special permit. Naabet mo illegal practice of non-registered criminologists. Practicing the profession during the suspension from the practice. Diba? Yung mga registered criminologists, diba? Ano sila? Suspension sila sa practice. Pero pinapractice niya yung profession na yun. Hindi ka na talaga marerebokan ka talaga ng license yan. Addiction to drugs or alcohol, impairing one's ability to practice the profession or declaration by a court of incompetent or competent jurisdiction that the registrant is of unsound mind and non-compliance. Diba? Mga na-addict sa drugs and alcohol, pwede din sila ma-revoke o suspension. Dito naman tayo sa non-compliance with the CPD, AIP, or reasonable requirements as approved by the board, and this one is exempted therefrom from the renewal of the professional identification card. Dito naman tayo sa Republic Act 11131, Section 21, refusal to issue certificate of registration and professional identification card or temporary special permit. The board shall not register any successful applicant for registration who has been convicted with finality of crime involving moral turpitude. Yan, inulit na naman, moral turpitude. Pag nakakumit ka ng moral turpitude, hindi ka, diba, refuse to issue certificate of registration ka and professional identification card. Found guilty of immoral and dishonorable conduct by the board. Summarily adjudged guilty for violation of general instruction to examines by the board and declared of unsound mind by a court o competent jurisdiction. Unsound mind, kumbaga walang discretion, walang good judgment. Ethics in the Philippine National Police. The PNP professional conduct and ethical standards are based from existing laws covering public servants as embodied in the Constitution, the Vice Penal Code, RA 766713, the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees, and other related statutes. The ethical conduct and standard of the PNP is further enhanced to fit in their nature of their creation as embodied in the Constitution, which is civilian in nature but military in character. Diba? Sinasabi dito sa ethics in Philippine National Police, diba? Ayun nga, yung pagiging civilian in nature but military in manner. Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. My fundamental duty is to serve mankind. Number 2, to safeguard lives and property. Number 3, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression and intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of men to liberty, equality, and justice. Ganun yung mga code ethics nila. Walang oppression, walang intimidation, yung mga nagpa-violence against peaceful, diba? Mga nagkakos ng disturbance, pinoprotektahan nila or sinusurpass nila yun. Number 4, I will keep my life unswilled as an example to all. Magiging simple lang. Hindi ka extravagant. Maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule. Develop self-restraint and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. Diba? Kalmado ka lang sa kabila ng kapamakan sa mga danger. Diba? At lagi lang nasa isip na nandito tayo para sa kapakanan ng iba. Honest in thought and deed in both my personal and official life, will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the land and regulation of my department. Honest, sabihin matapat sa personal and official life. Example, maging example din tayo sa pagsunod, diba? sa law of the land, sa batas, diba? Sa constitution, the regulation of the department. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature or that is confined to me is my official capacity will be kept ever secret unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duty. Lahat na nangyayari official, in official capacity will be kept in secret unless kung necessary na i-reveal natin yun, yung mga pangyayaring ganun. Number 8, I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudice, animosities, or friendship to influence my decision. With the compromise for crime and with relentless prosecution or criminals, I will enforce the law courteously and appropriately without fear or favor, malice, or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence and never accepting gratitude. Diba? I will never act officiously, permit personal feelings, prejudice, animosities, or friendship to influence my decision. Kumbaga hindi ka nasusulsulan. Hindi decision ng kaibigan mo yung nangyayari pag once na you are acting on behalf of the justice. Diba? Hindi ka tumatanggap ng mga suhol, diba? Mga love gift, hindi ka tumatanggap niyan. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith and I accept it as a public trust to be held so as long as I am true to the police service. Easily understand naman yan. I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideas, dedicating myself before God to chosen my profession, law enforcement. Diba? Constantly strive to achieve these objectives, ideas, and dedicating myself before God. Kumbaga, sa Diyos mo talaga pinapas sa kamay yung mga pinili mong profession. Maging isa sa mga law enforcement. Ano-ano nga ba yung canons of police ethics? Nandiyan na yung primordial police responsibility. The primary objective of police is the prevention of crime. Policeman knew too well that he has committed his life to defend and protect the rights of the citizen and uphold the law at all costs. Limitation of police authority. Pag sinabi natin limitation of police authority, the primary as an upholder of the law must know the limitation upon him in enforcing the law. He must be aware of the limitation which the people, through law, have placed him. Ibig sabihin, aalamin lang ng pulis ang kanyang limitation. Pag bang aresto, kailangan ng warrant. Diba? Pag may search warrant, pag may isa-search, kailangan ng search warrant. Pag may isa-search or may iwawarrant, kailangan ng two-witness rule from the barangay or katiwala sa barangay. This is limiting power. And that's limitation of police authority. Kailangan nasa tamang procedure bago gumawa ng action para hindi nababayad ang procedure. Diba? And it will be resulted to be a competent action, diba? Sa batas. Knowledge of the law and other responsibility. The policeman shall assiduously apply himself to the principle of law which he is sworn to apply. Diba? Yung knowledge of law tayo. Parang sword natin yun. Alam natin yung mga pasigot-sigot sa batas. Saan ba magkukol? Sa gayon, you are considered as law enforcer. Diba? As a law enforcer, kailangan talaga marami tayong alam sa batas. Ayun yung sandata natin. Use of proper means to obtain proper ends. The policeman shall be mindful of his responsibility to have strict selection of methods in discharging the duty of his office. Violation of law or public safety and property on the part of the officer are intrinsically wrong. They are self-defeating. They instill the public mind and lack the disposition. Ibig sabihin naman, policeman dapat mindful sa responsibility bago mag-discharge sa kanyang office. Sorry for that. Nakakanto eh. Pero di naman, kaya naman. Number 5, cooperation with public officials. Ibig sabihin yan, the policeman shall cooperate fully with other public officials in the performance or authorized duty. Dapat may cooperation, diba? Regardless of party affiliation or personal prejudice. Nandyan na din yung proper conduct and behavior. The policeman shall be mindful of his special identification by the public as an upholder of the law or in manner of public life, expressing either disrespect for the law or seeking gain special prevail cannot but reflect upon the policeman and the police service conduct towards the community. The policeman shall be mindful of his responsibility to the community. He shall deal with individuals of the community in a manner calculated to instill the respect for its law. Conduct in arresting law violator. Policeman shall use his power of arrest in accordance with the law and with due regard to the rights of the citizen concerned. Diba? Arrest should be in accordance with the law. Pag nag-arrest, may warrant of arrest. Diba? Necessary force should be implemented, should be enforced. Diba? Reasonable, pag pumalag, reasonable force. Diba? Ganun lang. Firmness in refusing gift of favors. Di dapat tayo tumatanggap ng mga gift of favors. Policemen representing the government bears heavy responsibility of maintaining in his conduct the honor and the integrity of all government institution. Attitude toward the profession. The policeman shall regard the best possible of his duties as a public trust and recognize his responsibility as public servants. Kino-consider mo sarili mo sa public servant. Hindi ka private servant, hindi ka higher authority servant, public servant, pangkalahatan. At ginagawa mo yun, diba? In your best, diba? To gain the public trust. Impartial representation of evidence. Policemen shall consent equally in the prosecution of accused for the defense of the innocent. Kumbaga, as a policeman, di sana tayo nagbe-breach ng evidence or nagtatapan ng evidence, nag-alter ng evidence. Diba? Dahil mas pinibigyan natin ng halaga yung pagiging defense ng diba? Defense ng inosente, diba? Masyadong bias pag may alteration sa evidence. Malaki karma. Okay. Page 67. Dami pa. The PNP core values. The PNP core values. The police service is noble and professional. Hence, it demands from its members specialized knowledge, skill, and high standards, ethics, and morality. In this regard, the member of the Philippines National Police must adhere to and internalize the enduring core values of the PNP. Core values ng PNP is pagmamahal sa Diyos, respeto sa otoridad, respeto sa kababaihan, respeto, diba, sa marriage, stewardship over material things, ibig sabihin pagtitiwala over, diba, kaysa sa mga material na bagay, responsible dominion, truthfulness o katotohanan. Ayun yung PNP, core values. Sana lahat ng PNP may ganyan, no? Para naman wala nang bias. The police professional conduct. Commitment of democracy. Uniform PNP members shall commit themselves to the democratic way of life and value and maintain the principle of public accountability. Public office is a public trust. Public officer must at all times be accountable to the people, serve them with utmost responsibility, integrity and loyalty and efficiency, act with patriotism and justice, and live modest lives. They shall at all times uphold the Constitution and be loyal to our country, people, and organization, above loyalty to any person or organization. Accountable to people, serve with utmost responsibility, integrity, loyalty, and efficiency, act with patriotism and justice. Ganyan dapat ang isang public officer. Wait lang, share lang po ako saglit. Okay, dito naman sa commitment to public interest, diba? Kung magiging PNP man tayo, sinasabi dito na PNP member shall always uphold public interest over and above personal interest. Diba? Kumbaga public interest na yung pinapalagan mo, hindi na yung personal na interest mo. All government properties, resources, and power of their respective offices must be employed and used effectively, honestly and efficiently, particularly to avoid wastage of public funds and revenues. It must use, diba, effectively and honestly and efficiently, diba, para hindi masayang, diba, yung fund ng gobyerno. What is non-partisanship? PNP shall provide service to everyone without discrimination regardless of party affiliation in accordance with the existing laws and regulation. Diba? Walang kinikilingan, walang mahirap o mayaman sa pagbibigay ng serbisyo sa kapwa. Kumbaga, mahirap ka, same treatment. Mayaman ka, same treatment. Wala ditong favoritism or discrimination. Yun ibig sabihin ng non-partisanship. PNP conduct labor dispute. The involvement of PNP during strike, lockout, and labor dispute in general shall be limited to the maintenance of peace and order, enforcement of laws, and legal orders of duly contributed authorities. During labor dispute, diba, ang mga pulis nandyan para mag-maintain lang ng peace and order, hindi sila para makigulo. Physical fitness and health. All PNP members shall be strive to be physically fit and in good health at all times. Oo nga, nagkasakit ako eh. Ang hirap magkasakit. Nakakaluwang moral masyado. Bago mag-umpisa yung OJT namin, nag-medical kami. Nag-positive ako sa HEPA. Di ko alam. Malakas naman yung katawan kung ba't ako nagkaganon. Siguro sa mga dating experience ko, nanginom kasi ako dati. Sino-sino na lang kasama ko uminom eh. Sa baso pa sa handa ka dun. But fortunately, God healed me. Diba? Inom ako ng gamot. Secrecy discipline. All PNP members shall guard the confidentiality of classified information against unauthorized disclosure. At may secrecy tayo dito sa PNP. What is secrecy? What you see, what you hear, leave it here. This includes confidential aspect of official business and special orders, communication and other documents, roster or any portion thereof of the PNP, contents of criminal records, identifies of person who may be given information. Lahat yan, dapat secrecy lang. Ayun, sasabihin mo sa asawa mo yan? Sasabihin mo yan sa nililigawan mo? Hindi. Contents of criminal records? Hindi. Identifies person? Hindi. Mga documents, dapat bang ipaalam sa asawa mo? Hindi. Social awareness. Pag sinabi naman natin sa social awareness, all PNP members shall be actively involved in civic, religious, and other social activities with the end of purpose of increasing social awareness. Diba? Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng civic, ibig sabihin, mayroong pagkakaisiyan between sa mga kapwa natin. Religious, diba? Mas lalong na-aware yung nasa kapaligiran natin dahil meron tayong Diyos na sinasamba. Which may cause the awareness, diba, ng nasa paligid natin na meron Diyos, diba, na nagmamahal sa atin, and other social activities with the inner purpose of increasing social awareness. Dito Dito naman, next, proper care and use of public property. All PNP members shall be responsible for the security, proper care, and use of public property issued to them and or deposit under the care of the unauthorized use for public property or per personal convenience of gain of their family, friends, relative is strictly prohibited. Diba? Public property, hindi dapat siya ginagamit, diba? Para sa personal convenience. Para sa kaibigan, para sa kay pamilya, para sa kamag-anak. Pinagbabawal po siya. Next is non-solicitation of patronage. All PNP members seeking self-improvements to career development and shall not directly or indirectly solicit influence or recommendation from politician, high-ranking government, official, prominent citizen, person affiliated with civic or religious organization with regards to their assignment, promotion, transfer, or related advantage. Kumbaga, hindi mo pwedeng, parang hindi ka pwedeng mag-solicit ng influence, diba? Through recommendation ng mga high-ranking government official. Diba? Kumbaga, bawal tayo mag-non-solicitation. Diba? Bawal ka rin magpaano sa religious organization. 11. Respect for human rights. In the performance of duty, PNP shall respect human dignity and uphold human rights of all persons. Yan. Diyan na papasok ang Bill of Rights natin. Search tayo, may search warrant. Diba? Mga-aresto tayo, may warrant of arrest. Pag mga-aresto tayo, babanggitin ang Miranda rule. Diba? Ayun yung rights nila eh. Free from torture, diba? Free from degrading, inhuman treatment, diba? Tunawin natin sila. Devotion to duty. All PNP members shall perform their duties with dedication, efficiency, enthusiasm, determination, and manifest concern for public welfare. Oh, may dedication. Sabi na puso habang nagtatrabaho. Efficiency. Without any cost, malaking cost. Conservation of natural resources. All members of the PNP shall have the development and conservation of our natural resources for ecological balance and posterity. The natural resources are considered inalienable heritage of our people. Diba? Kasi dapat tayo sa mga nagko-conserve ng mga natural resources para sa future generation. Na kung saan ang future generation ay mapapakinabangan nila ito. Diba? At sa gayon, may papasa rin nila ito sa kabilang generation na may papakinabangan rin ng kabilang generation. Ayun yung pinaka-term dyan sa conservation. Pinapalagan natin yung natural resources na kung saan makikinabang ang future generation. Isa to sa pinakamahalaga, discipline. PNP police shall conduct themselves at all times in keeping with the rules and regulation of the organization. Disiplina ay ang pagsunod, diba? Sa mga rules at regulation ng isang organization. Loyalty. PNP members must be loyal to the Constitution and the police service as manifested by their loyalty to the superior person subordinate as well. Bawal balimbing. Diba, loyal sila sa superior nila, peers and subordinates. Pag hindi ka traidor, yan. Obedience to superior. PNP members shall obey lawful orders and to be courteous to superior officer and other appropriate authorities within the chain of command. No members shall use abusive, insulting, or indigent language to another member. Diba? Bawal yan. Diba? Bawal yung insulto mo yung kasamaan mo sa trabaho. Sinasabi din dito na karapat-dapat lang naman sundin ng mga superior natin. Sila yung mga nauna sa atin at yung mga nauna sa atin talaga sa chain of command. Command responsibility. Pag sinabi natin sa command responsibility, in accordance with the doctrine of command responsibility, immediate commander shall be responsible for the effective supervision, control, or direction of personnel. Okay. Pag may magandang nangyari, di ba, sa operation, to the use of command responsibility ng superior nila, di ba, mas okay ang impact sa nag-utos sa kanila, sa superior nila. But once na ang command responsibility ay nangyari at nag-result sa hindi magandang pangyayari ng mga tauhan ng superior na yun or namamahala sa isang police station, siya rin ang magdadanas sa mga nangyari, ng mga negative na nangyari sa operation na nangyari sa nainutos niya. Kumbaga kung fault ng subordinates niya na mag-fail, diba? Kung fault talaga nila na mag-fail sa isang operation, the command responsibility are directed the effects sa kanilang superior, diba? Superior officer or pinakamataas doon sa police station nila or kung sino man yung nag-utos sa kanila. Unfortunately, kung pangit naman ang kinalabasan ng operation, this will be reflect, diba, sa superior officer at ayun ang mananagot. Okay, ito. Mahalaga talaga dito para sa akin yung lahat naman mahalaga. Ulitin ko lang, the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. Unang-una, yung fundamental duty is to serve mankind. Diba? Pangalawa, to safeguard lives and property, protect innocence against deception, weak against oppression or intimidation. Diba? I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all. Maintain courageous guard in the face of danger, scorn or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful to the welfare of others. Baga, kapakanan ng mas nakakarami ang inintindi natin. Honesty in thought and deed in both personal and official life. Diba? Meron tayong katapatan kung ano man nangyayari sa atin. Ino-obey natin yung laws of the land at kung ano man yung nangyayari sa department, di ba? Kung saan lang tayo nagkatrabaho sooner. Yan. The Code of Conduct and Ethics Standards for Public Officials and Employees will be found in our RA 6713. That would be all. That would be the first part of my lecture in CRIMPOR, and the next will be conducted later on.